They stand in plain sight, brutal, windowless towers of concrete and steel rising from the hearts of America's busiest cities. To most, they're just oddities in the urban landscape, but these buildings are anything but ordinary. They are the nerve centers of a vast hidden machine. The physical anchor points for a surveillance apparatus of unimaginable scale. Consider 33 Thomas Street in New York City, a 550-foot monolith, officially an AT&T data center but known to the NSA as Titan Point. Inside, the backbone of global communication is tapped, split, and mirrored. Every email, search, and message that passes through is copied and funneled into the deep archives of the state. Snowden's leaks revealed the unsettling truth. Mass surveillance is not just digital but physical. It has an address, a blueprint, and immense power behind it. The digital world we inhabit is tethered to these secret rooms in anonymous buildings. The illusion of privacy shatters against these windowless walls. Our online lives are systematically intercepted and stored within these modern-day fortresses. The story of these spy hubs is a story about power, how a democratic society in the name of security built a system of total information awareness. The architecture of our cities hides a parallel architecture of control. These buildings are not passive infrastructure, they are active instruments of a new kind of power, thriving in the shadows of our indifference. They are monuments to a world where everything is connected and everything is vulnerable. They are the silent, ever-watchful sentinels of the surveillance state. The next time you pass one, remember, the real story is happening inside, far from public view. The concrete ghosts of our age are not relics. They are the beating heart of a surveillance machine. In the digital age, the walls have ears, and they're made of concrete. The question is, will we keep walking by, or will we finally look inside? The NSA couldn't build this surveillance empire alone. It needed access to the arteries of global communication. Enter the telecom giants, AT&T, Verizon, trusted names that became willing collaborators. Under classified programs like Fairview and Blarney, these companies granted the NSA extraordinary access to their most sensitive infrastructure. They allowed the agency to install its own equipment inside core routing centers, making data collection seamless. The lines blurred. Was 33 Thomas Street an AT&T building, or an NSA facility? It was both. The corporate logo outside masked the NSA's secret operations within. This partnership let surveillance proceed efficiently and quietly, with companies providing access and the NSA offering legal cover. The result, the very companies we trust to connect us, are helping the government monitor our every move. The handshake was silent, but its consequences echo in the data of millions. Before Snowden, there was Mark Klein, an AT&T technician who exposed the first concrete proof of mass surveillance. In 2006, Klein revealed a secret room, room 641A, inside AT&T's San Francisco facility. Here, a fiber optic splitter, controlled by the NSA, made a perfect copy of all internet traffic passing through, emails, chats, financial transactions. The original data continued on, while its ghost image was sent to the NSA for analysis. Klein's documents showed how the data was routed to powerful machines capable of deep packet inspection. This was a dragnet of unprecedented scope, targeting millions without their knowledge. Room 641A proved the government wasn't just targeting suspects, it was collecting everything. Klein's warning was the blueprint for turning the internet into an instrument of mass surveillance. His revelations were largely ignored, until the storm Snowden unleashed years later. The original sin of surveillance began in a locked room, hidden in plain sight. Collecting data was just the beginning. The NSA needed a way to search and exploit it. Enter Xkeyscore, a search engine for secrets described by Snowden as the NSA's Google for data on people. With it, analysts could pull up nearly anything a person does online using just an email, name, or IP address. Snowden claimed he could wiretap anyone, even a president, with a single selector. But the NSA wanted more than passive surveillance. It built Turbine, an automated system for deploying malware implants at scale. Turbine could infect computers and smartphones, turning them into listening posts, recording audio, taking pictures, logging keystrokes, all without detection. This system allowed the NSA to scale its hacking from dozens to millions. X-Keyscore and Turbine, the all-seeing eye and the invisible hand, working together to control the digital world. The internet became both a window and a weapon. The surveillance network isn't limited to New York or San Francisco, it's nationwide. Journalists, using Snowden's documents, mapped secret spy hubs in at least 8 major cities: Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, Los Angeles, Seattle, Washington, D.C., and more. Each site is a secure AT&T facility, a strategic choke point where massive internet traffic converges. By tapping these hubs, the NSA captures data from AT&T customers and anyone whose traffic passes through, American or foreign. A single hub in Chicago can intercept communications from Europe to Asia simply because they pass through its routers. This is a decentralized, distributed network of surveillance, embedded in the infrastructure we use every day. The ghost in the machine is everywhere, silently watching as the nation's digital life flows by. The map of these hubs is the new American frontier, one of total information awareness. How is mass surveillance legal in a country with constitutional protections? The answer: secret laws and executive orders. Executive Order 12333, signed in 1981, gives the NSA broad powers to collect foreign intelligence, including any communication passing through the U.S., Since much of the world's internet traffic routes through American servers, this grants the NSA global reach. For Americans, Section 702 of FISA allows warrantless surveillance of foreigners, but in practice sweeps up countless U.S. communications. Legal loopholes and secret court rulings bypass the Fourth Amendment, creating a permissive environment for surveillance. The law becomes a ghost, selectively applied, creatively interpreted, and hidden behind classification. In this system, legality is a matter of interpretation, not protection. We now live in the world Mark Klein and Edward Snowden warned us about. The concrete ghosts stand exposed, but the surveillance machine endures. The sense of urgency has faded, replaced by quiet acceptance. This normalization is the surveillance state's greatest victory. But history shows individuals can challenge even the most secretive systems. Secrecy is the system's greatest vulnerability. The path to accountability begins with public awareness and refusing to forget.